Are you planning on applying for a home loan at Pag-ibig but don't know what the requirements are? Pag-ibig home loan requirements differ depending on the borrower's source of income. In this video, I will be sharing with you what the requirements are for each type of borrower, whether you are an OFW, locally employed, a business owner, or a professional. Home Development Mutual Fund, or HDMF, more popularly known as Pag-ibig Fund, was created by the government as an answer to the need for a national savings program and affordable shelter financing for the Filipino worker. Pag-ibig was created in 1978 with the primary objective of helping Filipinos attain their dream homes. If you're planning on applying for a home loan at Pag-ibig, then check out this video and click that like button while you're at it. Pag-ibig expanded coverage requiring mandatory membership of all employees regardless of status, which would include self-employed persons regardless of trade, business, or occupation with an income salary of at least 1,000. It also includes overseas Filipino workers and made voluntary membership available to all Filipino immigrants, Filipinos naturalized in other countries, and permanent Filipino residents abroad. So this means that even if you are living abroad and have attained dual citizenship, you can still apply as a Pag-ibig member. Pag-ibig is an acronym which stands for Pagtutulungan sa Kinabukasan, Ikaw, Bangko, Industriya, at Gobyerno. So that's what Pag-ibig means. And one of the biggest benefits of being a member of Pag-ibig is access to housing loans. As a Pag-ibig member, you can avail of low interest rates and longer repayment periods, giving you more flexibility in budgeting for your home purchase. Members can have access to free seminars, counseling, and workforce training. Pag-ibig gives a home loan repayment term of up to 30 years, while banks commonly give a loan term of between 20 to 25 years. Although BPI has recently launched its flexible home loan package, giving borrowers a loan term of up to 30 years as well, same as Pag-ibig financing. However, they have a maximum loanable amount of 3M. For Pag-ibig, their maximum loanable amount is 6M per borrower. Now, let's say you've found a property that you would like to purchase and want to avail of a home loan with Pag-ibig. A borrower must be an active member with at least 24 monthly savings, not be more than 65 years old on the date of loan application, and not be more than 70 years old on the date of loan maturity. Now, if you are not a Pag-ibig member yet and you would like to get a home loan, you can apply for membership and then pay the minimum Pag-ibig contribution times 24 months. So you can do so in bulk. Now, what are the requirements? Basic requirements are accomplished buyer's information sheet, 2 copies with recent 1x1 ID photo, 1 a valid ID, so photocopy back to back, proof of billing, marriage contract if married, contract to sell for private listings, and SPA to buy for buyers who are based abroad. Property documents as well will be needed. Certified true copy of the title, certified true copy of the tax declaration, and real property tax receipt, sketch plan, or vicinity map. And then, of course, we have the income requirements. Now, the income requirements will vary depending on your source of income. So let's go to self-employed borrowers. For business owners, you will need certified true copy of your ITR with financial statements with copies of the official receipt of tax payments, DTI registration or mayor's permit or business permit. For commission-based borrowers such as brokers or sales agents, you will need to submit a commission voucher reflecting the issuer's name and contract details for the last 12 months. For drivers, certified true copy of transport franchise issued by the appropriate government agency like LGUs for tricycles, LTFRB for other PUVs. Foreign remittances and pensions, you will need to submit bank statements or passbook for showing the last 12 months. In case the income source is from a foreign country through remittance or pension. And then for rental payments, you will need to submit a copy of the lease contract and the tax declaration if your income is derived from rental payments. Now, if your income is from sari-sari stores, mini groceries, subcontractors, on-call maintenance, you will need a barangay certificate or clearance properly accomplished certificate of engagement, which needs to be notarized. Now let's go to locally employed borrowers. So you will need to submit a notarized certificate of employment plus most recent 3 months payslip. For OFWs, the COE must have the company's letterhead or employment contract is also accepted, 3 months payslip, most recent, and your ITR. Once you've gathered all the requirements, fill up your home loan form and submit to the nearest Pag-ibig Fund office. You can also file your housing loan application online via virtual Pag-ibig. Pay the 1,000 peso processing fee upon submitting your documents. The processing fee for every Pag-ibig home loan application is 1,000 pesos and this is non-refundable, plus there is an appraisal fee of 2,000 pesos per property. How long does the housing loan processing take? The processing of a housing loan application takes around 4 to 6 weeks. It can also take longer if there are lacking requirements. So to avoid delays, best to double-check your requirements and make sure they are complete before you submit them. The length of time it takes to obtain a home loan through Pag-ibig Fund varies depending on several factors such as the number of applicants being processed at any given time and the volume of paperwork submitted per applicant. Once you've submitted all your requirements to Pag-ibig and you're already approved, then you will need to transfer the title from the seller to the buyer's name. Once the transfer title is submitted to Pag-ibig, then they will release the loan to the seller. And that's it for today's vlog. If you have additional questions, leave a comment or send me an email. My contact info is in the description box. And if you want my free ebook on my home buying guide, send me an email so I can forward you a copy.